slow, not to wake me. Zipper, then quiet. Your keys in the bowl made that small sound, that means it's happening. The hallway lights stayed on too bright for this. I watched your shadow move through the door. I had 100 things, none of them clean, none of them right. No anger, just a moment holding its breath. It wasn't a fight, it was a soft goodbye. No hard words, no one to blame. Your name caught in my throat like a prayer I couldn't finish. And I stood there, letting you go without a sound. Morning came in, plain and pale. Your side of the bed kept its shape like it didn't know yet. I made coffee for two out of habit, out of hope. The hallway light was off, I still saw it. You didn't take everything, just enough to change the air. I opened my mouth, nothing came. I wanted to say stay, I didn't. It wasn't a fight, it was a soft goodbye. No slam doors, no last line, just the silence getting heavy when love came up. And both of us looking away. Maybe we got good at being okay. Maybe that was the problem. Some goodbyes don't break you loud, they take you quietly. Now every key in a bowl sounds like the end. It wasn't a fight, it was a soft goodbye. Just two people running out of words. Your name still lives in my mouth like a prayer I can't release. And I miss you most for how easy it was to lose you. Quiet zipper, that small sound, and the hallway light staying on in my head. Rain on the glass, a table too small for the way you looked at me. Your calendar buzzed, you turned your phone over face down, like that could stop time. I liked you fast, the way you shouldn't. And you'd smile and glance past me to the clock above the door. I heard the countdown and the pause after your laugh. If timing had a heart, it would've let us in, but it kept the door half closed while we were still trying. Right hands, wrong moment, close enough to feel too far to keep. So we held almost like it was something real. We learned each other in voice notes, made of red lights, then erased. You typed my name, 3 dots, then nothing. I kept that receipt, 917, like a number could mean every time it got honest, life got loud. Miles names things that don't wait. You'd say soon, I'd say okay, and we both hear what it wasn't. If timing had a heart, it would have let us in, but it kept the door half closed, and we stopped knocking. Right hands, wrong moment, close enough to feel too far to keep. And the saddest part is we were gentle. Maybe love isn't the hard part, maybe it's the lock. We had the feeling, we didn't have the hour that could hold it. So I wrote, "Are you free?" and watched it sit there unsent. If timing had a heart, it would have let us in. It would have pulled the door wide open and called it ours. Right person, wrong season, close enough to touch, too far to keep. So you stayed in my drafts, no scent, just almost still warm. 9:17 again. The light turns green. I don't go. It's 2 a.m., the house is cold. I hold the pen, the story's old. My hands are shaking, the pages blurred. I know it's over, I know it hurts, but I have to let this out before the silence screams too loud. This is the letter I never sent, for all the ways I couldn't make amends. I'm sorry written on every line. I miss you playing in my mind. I fold it up, I hold it tight. No one will read these words tonight. Just a hollow weight of the letter I never sent. Trace the words of our last fight, the slamming door, the fading light. No dramatic price to pay, just two people walking away. Now here I am, confessing, oh, talking to these empty walls. This is the letter I never sent, for all the ways I couldn't make amends. I'm sorry written on every line. I miss you playing in my mind. I fold it up, I hold it tight. No one will read these words tonight. Just a hollow weight of the letter I never sent. starts early, mine ends late. We trade small hellos at the edge of a wake. You eat lunch standing, I eat dinner alone. We keep saying tomorrow like it owns our phone. Your keys hit the bowl by the front door. You kiss my cheek, then open your laptop. I miss you while you're right here, and that is when it starts to feel unfair. Right person, wrong calendar, same love, no hours. We keep it alive on borrowed minutes, but even forever needs time in it. Right person, wrong calendar, and it hurts. We plan a weekend, then we don't, 'cause work is loud and we are worn. You say I'm sorry, I say me too, but sorry sounds thin when it is all we do. You fall asleep with the lights still on, I cover you gently, then scroll alone. I stop telling you how bad I miss, 'cause I can see you doing your best. Right person, wrong calendar, same love, no hours. We keep holding on till our hands go numb, and the quiet between us gets used to being home. Right person, wrong calendar, and it shows. Oh, no one cheated, no one lied. We just ran out of space to be kind. We loved each other through deadlines and fatigue, but love is not a hobby you squeeze in. And the saddest part is not the fight, it's missing you in the same bed at night. Oh, right person, wrong calendar, same love, too soon. I don't wanna blame you, I don't wanna blame me. I just hate the way life can be greedy. Right person, wrong calendar, so we let go. Not because we stopped loving, but because we needed to grow. I close my laptop, you turn off the light. Two tired hearts still loving, just out of time. Go down inside my head. I play the tape of words we said. The opening scene, a coffee shop, the rain outside that wouldn't stop. We look so young, we look so naive, wearing our hearts upon our sleeves. I watch it all from start to end. My lover, my enemy, my best friend. Didn't have a script, we improvised the lines. We missed all the warnings and the subtle signs, but God, the colors were vivid and bright before the fading into the night. Now the closing credits roll on the story of my soul. The screen is turning black, there is no turning back, no sequel to be made. Even the memories start to fade. It was a masterpiece of pain that I would watch all over again. scene where we fell apart, the jagged edges of a broken heart. I wanna scream at the actor on screen. Don't let her go, don't be so mean. But the script is written, the ink is dry. I can't change the ending, no matter how I try. Now the closing credits roll on the story of my soul. The screen is turning black, there is no turning back, no sequel to be made. Even the memories start to fade. It was a masterpiece of pain that I would watch all over again. The theater is empty, the popcorn is down, the end of a fairy tale. The usher is waiting by the open door. I can't sit here anymore. Thank you for watching. The vinyl spins a dusty song I haven't played since you were gone. I pushed the table to the wall to make some room inside the hall. The moonlight paints a silver square for me and you, but you're not there. So I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, holding nothing but the candlelight. One step forward, two steps back, spinning circles in the black. I close my eyes so I can see the way you used to look at me. Lost in a waltz that no one knows, just me and my dancing ghost. I feel your hand upon my waist, a memory I can't erase. The music swells, the violins cry, a lullaby for our goodbye. I know I look like I'm insane, swaying gently in the pain, trying to keep the dream alive. It's the only way that I survive. So I'm dancing with your ghost tonight, holding nothing but the candlelight. One step forward, two steps back, spinning circles in the black. I close my eyes so I can see the way you used to look at me. Lost in a waltz that no one knows, just me and my dancing ghost. If I let go, you disappear, so I'll just keep on dancing here. The world can call me what they want, but I love the way you hold. holding nothing but the candlelight. On one step forward, two steps back, spinning circles in the black. I close my eyes so I can see the way you used to look at me. The record ends, the needle slides, the silence comes to turn the tides. One last bow. To my ghost. I bought a stamp at the corner store, your address in my notes like a secret door. Tape on the box, crooked line, I write your name and rewrite mine. Post office morning, fluorescent glow, I hold the package like it weighs more. The clerk says anything fragile, I say yeah, 'cause love feels thin when it travels by air. Our love fits in an envelope now, folded neat, careful somehow. I miss your skin, but I send my shirt, trying to bridge the miles with what it is worth. Too thin to hold, too thin to hold. I keep mailing my heart and it comes back cold. You send a letter 3 days late, your handwriting softer than your update. You say work is busy, you say you're fine, and I hear the distance between the lines. I circle dates on a calendar wall, but the days keep moving like they don't care at all. We used to talk for hours, now we count how long till one of us has to go. Our love fits in an envelope now, postmark proof of a fading vow. I miss your laugh, but I hear a delay, like the world in between has more to say. Too thin to hold, too thin to hold. I keep paying postage for a love growing old. No one is wrong, no one is cold. It's just the miles doing what they do. We did our best with what we had, but love gets thinner when life gets loud. I hate that the hardest part is not missing you, it's getting used to missing you. Our love fits in an envelope now, and I still write, but I don't know how to keep us close on paper and screen when the real thing is what we need. Too thin to hold, too thin to hold. I keep mailing my heart and it can't get whole. The mailbox shuts, metal sound. I watch the flag go down, and the street stays quiet all around. I parked the car outside your gate. I know I'm a little late. I got the box inside the back. your old t-shirts and paperback. You walk out slow to meet me there. The wind is messing up your hair. We stand 2 feet apart, no more strangers at a familiar door. This is the last goodbye, the final scene, the end of everything we've been. No more see you later, no call me soon. Just 2 shadows in the afternoon. I hand it over, I turn to go. The hardest part is taking it slow. This is the last goodbye, I know. You ask me if I'm doing fine. I force a smile and say I'm climbing. You say you kept the cat, that's good. I nod like I understood. We talk about the weather now. Avoid the why and avoid the how. It's polite and cold and strange how quickly people rearrange. This is the last goodbye, the final scene, the end of everything we've been. No more see you later, no call me soon. Just 2 shadows in the afternoon. I hand it over, I turn to go. The hardest part is taking it slow. This is the last goodbye, I know. I wanna scream, I wanna fight, I wanna stay with you tonight. But the key is gone, the lock has changed, and our whole world is disarranged. One last look, memorize your face before I leave this empty space. This is the last goodbye, the final scene, the end of everything we've been. No more see you later, no call me soon. Just 2 shadows in the afternoon. I start the engine, I drive away. Don't look in the mirror, don't look back today. "11:30 on the clock. My shoes are heavy as a rock. The platform is empty and gray, just the debris of the day. I swipe my card and walk on through, trying not to think of you. The neon lights blur on the wall. I'm standing tall, but feeling small. I sit by the window, rest my head on the glass, watching the city stations blurring past. A ghost in the reflection, staring back at me. Is this the man I wanted to be? Riding the last train home through the underground alone. Every stop is a mile away from the mistakes of yesterday. No hand to hold, no text to send, just waiting for the line to end. Swaying to the rhythm of the chrome on the last train home. A couple sitting across the aisle. She's asleep, he wears a smile. He holds her bag, he smooths her hair. A love so simple and so rare. I used to be that guy, no, before I let the feelings go. Now I have freedom, I have space, but I trade it all to touch your face. Riding the last train home through the underground alone. Every stop is a mile away from the mistakes of yesterday. No hand to hold, no text to send, just waiting for the line to end. Swaying to the rhythm of the chrome on the last train home. Next station, heartbreak. Mind the gap, I'm caught in a loop, a lonely trap, but the wheels keep turning, the world keeps spinning around. Maybe tomorrow I'll be fine. Just waiting for the line to end. Just waiting for the line to cross. Yeah, on the last train home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Yeah, I'm coming home. Oh, I'm coming home. Doors open, cool night air. I walk out to an empty square. You're sitting on my couch, legs tucked in, talking about the trouble that you're in. He didn't text you back, he made you cry, and I'm the one who has to dry your eye. I pour the wine and nodded every word, but inside me a different voice is heard. 'Cause I'm invisible, standing in the light. I'm the shadow that you cast in the night. I'm the shoulder that you lean on when you break, but I'm never the risk you wanna take. You look right through me like a pane of glass, waiting for this lonely love to pass. I'm invisible to you. I know your coffee order, know your fears. I've been collecting all your wasted tears. You say you want a guy who understands. Well, darling, he is holding both your hands, but you pull away and say you're my best friend. The sentence that brings me to the end. 'Cause I'm invisible, standing in the light. I'm the shadow that you cast in the night. I'm the shoulder that you lean on when you break, but I'm never the risk you wanna take. You look right through me like a pane of glass, waiting for this lonely love to pass. I'm invisible to you. platform night, cold winter air. I fix your collar, smooth down your hair. The announcer speaks, a mechanical voice. Time has run out, we have no choice. The suitcase is heavy, but my heart weighs more. Standing right here at the sliding door. Don't look at the clock, look in my eyes. No room for secrets, no room for lies. Just one last hope before the engine cries. Oh, this midnight train taking you away, cutting through the dark, turning night to day. I'm standing on the line while you fade from view. Every mile of track pulls me from you. The midnight train is tearing us in two. Glass in between, palm against palm. You try to smile, you try to stay calm. The wheels start to turn, a metal grinding sound. My feet are frozen to this cold gray ground. I run a few steps, but you're gaining speed, leaving me with everything I need except you. Oh, this midnight train taking you away, cutting through the dark, turning night to day. I'm standing on the line while you fade from view. Every mile of track pulls me from you. The midnight train is tearing us in two. Red tail lights disappearing fast into the future, leaving the past. Just echo in the mist of the lips I just kissed. Returns to the station floor. You're not here anymore. Come back. The room was quiet, the war was done. I sat in the shadow, you stood in the sun. I felt the sentence rise in my chest, to say I'm sorry, to lay it to rest. But I bit my tongue till it tasted like blood, holding back the water, holding back the flood. My pride was a wall, too high to climb, so I let you walk out for the very last time. I practiced the speech in the mirror today, perfect lines in a perfect play, but the audience is gone, the seats are bare. I'm speaking my truth to the empty air. Oh, the words I swallow, they burn going down like jagged little stones in this lonely town. I love you, forgive me, please don't go. The things that you needed, but you'll never know. They're poison in me, making me hollow. The heavy weight of the words I swallowed. I should have screamed, I should have cried, I should have thrown away my foolish pride. It's easy to be right when you are alone, sitting on a throne made of cold stone. Now I have the silence I fought to win, but it feels like a needle under my skin. Oh, the words I swallow, they burn going down like jagged little stones in this lonely town. I love you, forgive me, please don't go. The things that you needed, but you'll never know. They're poison in me, making me hollow. The heavy weight of the words I swallowed. If I could open my mouth and let them fly free, would they find their way back to you from me, or would they just fall like ash on the floor because you don't live here anymore? I love you, forgive me, please don't go. The things that you needed, but you'll never know. They're poison in me, making me hollow. The heavy weight of the words I swallow. I'm sorry, I said it too late. The kitchen light was buzzing low. You stood there waiting, set to go. You begged me for a reason why. I looked away and let it die. My pride was built like castle walls, too high to climb, too high to fall. I heard you sigh, I saw you shake, but I didn't say what it takes. Oh, the words I swallowed, they burn like fire. The truth got lost in the crossfire. I should have said stay, I should have said no. I should have grabbed your hand and never let go, but I locked my lips and I watched you leave. Now I'm choking on the air I breathe with the words I swallow. I heard your engine fade away, the price of things I didn't say. I poured a drink to drown the guilt inside this lonely house we built. I'm sorry comes a little too late to change the ending of our fate. A simple phrase could fix it all, but I was too big to feel that small. Oh, the words I swallowed, they burn like fire. The truth got lost in the crossfire. I should have said stay, I should have said no. I should have grabbed your hand and never let go. But I locked my lips and I watched you leave. Now I'm choking on the air I breathe with the words I swallow. Kills the stories that go untold. I broke your heart without a sound, and now your shadow's nowhere found. Ooh, I should have said stay, I should have said no. I should have grabbed your hand and never let go. But I locked my lips and I watched you leave. Now I'm choking on the air I breathe with the words I swallow. The house is quiet, the war is done. I'm the loser who thought he won. Words I swallow. Oh, 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 oh. I saved you a seat like I always do. 2 waters on the table, one for you. Crowd getting louder, lights getting warm. You laugh at something small like nothing can go wrong. You tell me about him, trying not to smile. Nah, like it's easy for a little while. Your knee bumps mine by accident, and my whole chest feels permanent. I keep a front row seat for someone else. I watch you shine and I don't say what I felt. I swallow my name when it wants to be said. I stay close in the quiet so you don't have to carry in your head. And I still clap, I still clap. Yeah. Step out to take a call, I don't follow you. I stare at the stage like the ceiling and it's new. You come back glowing, phone in your hand. You say he's outside if you understand. I say go have fun like I mean it too. Cause loving you is careful when it's not mine to do. I watch you stand, I watch you leave. My hands still clapping on their own beat. I keep a front row seat for someone else. I hold my heart down so it doesn't ask for help. I let you say his name like it doesn't hurt. I stay close in the quiet like that is what I'm worth. And I still clap, I still clap. Maybe this is what love looks like when it knows its place. Not a confession, just a steady grace. I don't wanna be a problem or you may be someday. So I will be the friend who never gets in the way. what you choose, and I don't blame myself. I miss the life I never got to live. But if silence is my gift, then it's the only gift I give. And I still clap, I still clap, and I still clap, I still clap, The show ends, people leave, you wave goodbye and I let you breathe. I fold my ticket, put it back in my jeans, front row for someone else, and I walk home in between. Your face freezes mid-sentence, my screen says reconnecting like it means it. You say, can you hear me? I say, yeah, I think. Then the sound cuts out right when you're breathing. Low battery warning on my side. I move closer to the window like that helps us survive. We laugh it off, say it's fine, but the silence after feels like a sign. It's not us breaking up, it's the signal, but it feels the same when you go in the middle. I keep saying hello, you keep saying wait, and love turns into can you hear me too late. Call drops, heart drops, call drops, heart drops, heart drops. We plan a weekend, then we don't, cause flights cost more than the words we want. You tell me about your day, I miss a line, then I miss your mood, then I miss the whole time. Your laugh comes back half a second late, and I start realizing that's how we communicate. Not in full sentences, not in full love, just pieces of us trying to line up. It's not us breaking up, it's the signal, but it feels the same when we stop being simple. I keep saying I love you, you keep saying repeat, and the space in between gets louder than we speak. Call drops, heart drops, call drops, heart drops, heart drops. No one cheated, no one lied, we just got tired of trying to survive and loading circles and pixel light and borrowed minutes and good night. We did our best with what we had, but distance is quiet and it adds up. It's not us breaking up, it's a signal, but it feels the same when I stop reaching for you. I don't wanna blame you, I don't wanna blame me, I just hate the way we lost our closeness so slowly. Call drops, heart drops, call drops, heart drops, heart drops. Your screen goes dark, mine does too. I stare at my phone like it will turn you back on, but the only thing it shows is call failed, and the room is still. I look in the mirror at the swollen lines, tracing the map of the warning signs. I try to summon a single drop, but the rain has finally come to a stop. I'm squeezing my eyes, I'm holding my breath, but inside my chest it feels like death. 'Cause there are no more tears left to cry. The well is empty, the river is dry. I gave you the ocean, I gave you the rain. I washed you away with all of my pain. Now I'm just staring at the wall, waiting for a drop that will not fall. No more tears left. I put on the song that used to break me down, trying to feel something in this ghost town. I pinch my arm just to prove I'm real, but the numbness is the only thing I feel. The sadness is there, locked in a cage, but I've lost the energy to turn the page. 'Cause there are no more tears left to cry. The well is empty, the river is dry. I gave you the ocean, I gave you the rain. I washed you away with all of my pain. Now I'm just staring at the wall, waiting for a drop that will not fall. No more tears left. They say that crying cleanses the soul, but what do you do when you lose control and drain every drop that you had to give? Is this surviving, or is this how I live? 'Cause there are no more tears left to cry. The well is empty, the river is dry. I gave you the ocean, I gave you the rain. I washed you away with all of my pain. Dry eyes, dry heart. We are worlds apart. Nothing left. Dust on the cover, fade on the sleeve, a souvenir of love that I still believe. I take it out gently, handle with care, like the way I used to run my fingers through your hair. Place the needle down on the spinning black track, waiting for the music to bring you back. But first comes a static, and then comes a hiss, the sound of a memory, the sound of a kiss. It's not high definition, it's scratchy and raw, the most beautiful song that I ever saw. Spinning around like the days of our past. Old vinyl records were built to last, but hearts are fragile and easy to break. A skip beat in the rhythm, a beautiful mistake. The song stays the same, but the dancers have gone. Just an old vinyl record playing on and on. Track number 4 was our midnight tune, dancing in the kitchen under the moon. You in your socks, me in my jeans, living inside movie scenes. Now the room is empty, just dust motes and me. Listen to the ghost of a symphony, spinning around like the days of our past. Old vinyl records were built to last, but hearts are fragile and easy to break. lost in the circle, going round and round. So fragile and easy to break. Oh, a skip beat in the rhythm, a beautiful mistake. The song stays the same, but the dancers have gone. Just an old vinyl record playing on and on. You used to knock soft and hard on my chest like a locked door. You would say, are you there? I would say, yeah, without looking up from the screen glare. Hallway light under the frame. You stood there waiting with your voice half break. You tried with jokes, you tried with tears, and I called it nothing. For years, oh, I heard you when you stopped knocking, and I noticed the silence when it moved in. You stopped asking for me, and that was a sign I loved you too late. 'Cause I finally listened when you went quiet. Too late, too late. You left your key on the counter like a sentence with no end. Your coat was gone from the chair, and the air felt different, like you knew you weren't there. I walked past the door 3 times, like it might open. If I tried, I'd type come back, then erased it, 'cause that would be for me, not your peace. I heard you when you stopped knocking. You leave without a scene. You stopped saying goodnight. You stopped saying it's fine, I loved you too late. 'Cause I finally noticed when you stopped trying. Too late, too late. No, no, I didn't mean it. That doesn't change a thing. Impact stays when intention leaves. I use your silence as permission. I'll use your love as proof that you would keep returning to a door that never moves. So if you never answer, I understand. This is not a doorway, just my open hands. Oh, I heard you when you stopped knocking, and that's the truth that keeps haunting. You deserved a home, not a locked door. I loved you too late, 'cause I waited to change till you were gone. Too late, too late, too late, too late. Hallway light under the frame. I don't lock it anymore, but it is not the same. Hey, you call me after work same tired tone. We ask how was your day, and nothing comes. We used to talk for hours, lose track of time. Now we fill the gaps with I'm fine. I hear dishes in your sink, traffic on mine, two lives running side by side. And I miss the noise we used to make. Now silence feels like a slow mistake. We have less to say and more to miss. Same love, but it gets thin like this. We say goodnight like a habit we keep, but the distance keeps taking what we cannot reach. Less to say, more to miss. Your inside jokes don't land the same. My story's in before your laugh. We plan a visit, then we don't. Cause flights cost more than what we want. You say you're busy, I say me too. And the truth between us grows quiet and rude. I watch the calendar flip its page and feel us fading in a clean, slow way. We have less to say and more to miss. Same words, but they don't hit like this. I ask, are we okay? You say, of course, but your voice sounds far even when you're close. Less to say, more to miss. And no one is wrong, no one is cold. We just got used to living alone. Love does not die in one big fight. It thins out softly night by night. And the hardest part is not the miles, it's getting used to the half smile. We have less to say and more to miss. I still love you, but it gets thin like this. I don't wanna blame you, I don't wanna blame me. I just hate the way distance teaches. Less to say, more to miss. If this is the end, let it end like this. A calling screen goes dark. I stare at my phone like it holds your heart. Less to say, more to miss. And the quiet stays. And the quiet stays. I ordered this cup at 3:30. It was steaming hot, just like you and me. I placed my phone right next to the spoon, hoping to hear your ringtone soon. But the steam is gone, the air gets chill, and time is standing frozen still. Now I'm drinking cold coffee and swallowing lies, watching the hope slowly fade from my eyes. You said you would call, you said you would care, but all I have left is this empty chair and a bitter taste that you left behind. Cold coffee and a troubled mind. The waiter asks if I want a refill. I shake my head, I've lost the will. Start it over to heat it up. There's nothing left inside this cup, just black and dark like the lonely night. Checking the screen for a little light. Now I'm drinking cold coffee and swallowing lies, watching swallowing lies, watching the hope slowly fade from my eyes. You said you would call, you said you would care, but all I have left is this empty chair. I leave the cash on the wooden tray. I walk outside into the gray cold coffee. Stone cold heart.